You can't show up for the beginning? Normally we start at 6, Mala.
Wild traditions?
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Yeah, that does start kind of late.
Yeah, but you can still go back and just like rewatch the stream on Bob's stream.
Yep, that does preserve your stream streak.
Hell, you can now save a stream streak, like, retroactively or something.
Yeah, you go back and watch the recording and it saves it.
Mm-hmm. That's how I have like a 521 on Zim's channel, because if I miss one, I just go and watch 5 minutes of a VOD. Excuses from the moth. Mala, our chats aren't united yet, so you typing in Zim's chat, I can't necessarily see it until I pull it up. Will unite your face, Mala. All right. We good to do introductions? People in there?
I am prepared to die.
Good.
Oh dear.
You boot ready there, Taya? Oh, there you are. Thought you were already in. Sweet. I'm gonna mute up. We'll do introductions. Unmuted.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Perfect. Then into type.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll do introductions first. Hi, I'm Drunk Dragonera. I am going to be the ST of tonight's session where hopefully nobody dies. Maybe, possibly, maybe. We'll see. It depends on how many guns this guy has. And off to your... Kalik.
Yeah, it's me. Which hi, I'm Vari, and I'm playing Kalik, the nature of fire type, living incarnation of a forest fire. But yeah, just about to crash out here because this is getting to be a bad situation, and it's all going to be blamed on him somehow. He feels, but eh. So yeah, on to Honey.
Hi everyone, I'm Carcerus, also known as Key, and I'm playing Honey Half-Light, the Light and Earth Affinity Amber Carbuncle. And I sure seem to have gotten us into a situation, and hopefully Kayla isn't too terribly mad about it. We'll see if I can rectify that by the time my turn comes up, if I still need to. Mains, your turn.
Yes, hello, I'm Viv. I am playing Mains, the three-headed maned wolf Cerberus. Fire Sonic type. Hell?
It's doing the fan thing.
How?
Now it's not, but it was.
Okay, so it's just whatever unmuting comes.
Oh, is it the hardware unmute making it do okay. Yeah,
Maybe.
that makes sense. Anyways,
I guess I'll start over. Hello, I'm Viv, playing Mains, the three-headed Cerberus maned wolf. There's a pun in there somewhere, I'm sure. We're a Fire Sonic type. We're a musician. We're here to play the saxophone, be annoying, and catch fish. So far, we're winning. On to Razor.
Hello, everybody. I am Rawr, and I am playing as Razor, the fire psionic type fire elemental, or fire dog. And off to Yo Ho 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 Bottle of Rum.
Hello, I'm Taldeus, and I'll be playing Yowaliquatl, the Shadow Wind type feathered serpent. He is also known alternatively as Yo-Yo, Yokaholic, Yoko-Ho, and a bottle of rum. Basically, Yo followed by anything, as his name is approaching Benedict Cumberbatch levels of mangling.
At least nobody's called you Yo! Yeah. As all the streamers come in with the joke at the same time.
And for the third time in a row, I've forgotten to make fan art of Yoka Hall. Gosh darn it.
I will be reminding Kagi later of this.
And yeah, so he is a Shadow Wind type feathered serpent. With that, I guess talking about fan art and the like.
Do
We
we
got
have-
any?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Let me scroll back and see just to make sure. Nope, I'm not seeing any, so I think we are good. All right, yep. All right, with that, I guess we'll just go ahead and go to story time over with Tal Darius. Take it away, Tal.
Yep. So last session, we started by looking at the catalytic converters, choosing the ones that are meant for larger trucks in order to grab out the most precious metals possible for enchanting materials. With that in mind, we decide to crack open the catalytic converter since the mechanic didn't need the outer steel casing, and we could carry more of it if we only took the internal mesh. Since we were in a facility, we looked around for tools to properly break these open, thankfully finding some to negate the difficulty we would otherwise face for that. Cracking it open, we obtain about 50 pounds of the mesh before calling that good enough for now. Georgie Filbert Mimicus laments how lonely he's been to Kalik, which Kalik commiserates with due to his own experiences related to tomorrow, explaining things such as his past and his family house burning down during tomorrow thanks to his new powers mixed with all of the books he had in his room making very nice kindling. If Georgie Filbert Mimicus is brought along, he is forced to take the shapeshifting and hammer space features, but he is terrified of being alone by himself and automatically assumes we're going to be leaving him behind. We assure him that we're not just going to leave him behind, and he turns into an over-the-shoulder rucksack for the time being. He then immediately attempts to nibble on Kalik, to which he gets a mouthful of burning tree charcoal flavor and a little bit of damage due to burning edges. He decides that this is fine, but he's probably not going to take another bite. Maybe. He's not sure. Maybe. Honey then decides to lick Mains to the incredulous expression of Mains. Then Honey tries to lick himself when Kalik asks if he actually does taste like honey. He doesn't think that he does, but Mains as Mains then retaliates by licking Honey's face, declaring that he could see why things want to eat honey. Revenge and all that immediate. Georgie starts singing the backpack song, the current song of his people, and Yo-Yo gets a notification that someone made a reply video to the latest Feathered Worm video. We duct tape Georgie's mouth shut since he can't keep singing outside of here due to the ongoing threat of Benjamin, so now he can only hum. And moving along, we disarm our own car bomb and immediately start to steal the surround sound system. Georgie moves on to humming We Are Family at this point. Since we remembered about the Wildlands car bomb, we avoided the possibility of nightmares about remembering we just left an Irish surprise for whatever poor unfortunate soul tried out the car later. We see nothing wrong with taking the time to do this, as the attempt to see if anything bad would happen in the Wildlands at night botched. Everyone takes the obviously sound advice from the Wildlands native creature, the Shadow Snake, and the conspiracy theorist dwarf that it is perfectly fine to stay out in the Wildlands late at night. We find an unused pair of noise-canceling headphones in the car when taking it apart for the stereo, guaranteed to morph and fit any kind of ear, single-use morph only. Razor contemplates using that on Benjamin if we ever run into them. We suffer exactly 0 negative consequences for being out in the Wildlands at night, proving that we are indeed the main characters of reality and shall totally never suffer consequences for our bad decisions. Totally no fact-checking allowed. Going back into town, we see a single truck waiting there with its headlights on. It was either white or gray at one point in time, but has since rusted out, making it hard to tell exactly which it was. Yo-Yo recognizes it as the car he saw when he went out scouting last night and informs the group of such. We decide to rest for the night and deliver the parts to the mechanic in the morning, to which Yo-Yo and Honey immediately start messing with their phones in order to pull up the newest Feathered Worm, since they missed the last release. There is also a new release that they immediately end up finding. Honey mentions to the group that he was going to go catch up on Feathered Serpent, to which Razor took to mean as he was going to go vor the Feathered Serpent or something, and was extremely worried about that. Razor is uneducated as to the existence of Feathered Worm, which will likely have to be corrected later. He totally will not get inundated with explanations by 2 people who nerd out about an internet personality god.
Razor run.
Another response video does come in, and it looks like it'll be a late night for the 2 of them, as it appears Quetzalcoatl put out a video explaining how to properly use a modern phone camera in layman's terms. However, the response video, created by an absolute fool who probably frequented Reddit before tomorrow, attempted to actually a literal god of knowledge and learning. This did not go well for them, as Quetzalcoatl made a reply that absolutely lambasted him for being such a fool who doesn't know what a target audience is, and he will be seeing them in their dreams tonight to have words. This was the equivalent of going, here's how you do XYZ on Windows as a video, and someone going, this doesn't work on Linux, you don't know what you're saying. Georgie attempts to snuggle Kalik, but is inexperienced in the majestic art of rucksack snuggling. Kalik is busy sleeping on the floor of an otherwise empty room, not using the bed to save it for Honey just in case, even though Honey was busy in Yo-Yo's room bringing their favorite, binging their favorite MagiNet video maker. Honey, later on, asks Bior if he's the sort that has been around a lot of places, and asks if he's ever met someone that goes around wearing a fishbone mask. Bior confirms that he has not, and Honey apologizes since he felt it was a silly question, but was just looking for that individual. Power goes out at 9 p.m., and we do not get interrupted in the rest of the night. We are now Tier 2 characters. Huzzah! We go to the mechanic shop in the morning, who was busy working on another car and gets his horns caught in the car he was working on when he tried to get down to start talking with us. He dangles there with a disgruntled expression on his face for a little bit before managing to unhook himself and slightly boggled at us, bringing him 50 pounds of catalytic converter mesh. He explains that most people don't know the difference between the catalytic converter and the internal mesh and just bring him the whole thing. So this was a lot, but he wasn't going to complain. We get a few options of what level of engine modification to select, either being able to select one car or spread a little bit of a buff around all of the vehicles we have, eventually settling on making a single vehicle to be fully magically powered, so that way it can be ambiently charged and the magic casters in the group can occasionally funnel some motes into it to keep it going. As Razor's is the least fuel efficient, we decide to convert his to be fully magic run. Mechanic says it'll take about 2 to 3 days, but we are free to just hang out in the town for now. We described the truck we saw last night to the mechanic, who thinks and says it sounds like Jimmy, who lives relatively nearby in one of the fields. He used to be a farmer, but became progressively more reclusive after tomorrow, especially after the cult blew up the local power grid. He was notable for even telling people to stay away from the woods and the Honda facility, as well as being the one to find Benjamin. He also helped set up the illusion around town. He used to have a family, but his wife and kids were in a packed grocery store a few towns over when tomorrow hit. The town doesn't like to talk about it. We consider briefly if Benjamin was his kid or not, but want to talk to him regardless to see what we can actually find out about that sort of stuff. Consider we were curious about Benjamin in general. He apparently lives off of 3rd Street, where if we turn left and follow it until it becomes dirt, then turns into gravel, and a little bit later we'll see through some trees a farm with a tractor in the yard. That's his place. Georgie at this point introduces himself to the satyr, surprising him greatly and making him tumble over the table he was sitting on. Georgie says that he saw the mechanic going by several times in the Honda facility in a very creepy voice, to which the satyr then excuses himself from the room to go to his office and says explicitly to keep that one away from him. I'm sure that Georgie will eventually learn how to befriend the satyr, totally. Honey latches onto Kalik mentioning that they might have soft tacos later when it comes to befriending Georgie, and decides to find the stuff to make them eventually at some point today. Burritos are also deemed acceptable, and Kalik starts mentally tallying board debts that haven't even technically happened yet. Considering the discussion about food, we decide to go and get some food before talking with Jimmy, heading off in Mainz's truck to the diner, leaving the stereo system in the RV. No use hauling it around, after all. Honey asks Aubergine a technical question about cell phone towers and magic overcharge, getting a long technical explanation about it, and gets told about how that's usually the sign of a cult problem, since there are plenty of cults that hate magic and use things like this to disrupt magic in local areas, much to the dragon's ire. Kalik compares the wildlands to a baby rainforest in a brief conversation, but we get to the diner, and Honey goes ahead and puts his phone on the table so that way anyone who feels like it in the group can go ahead and read the messages relating to the explanations about how the whole cell phone tower magic interruption thing works, as well as likely groups for it. We end up reading through Aubergine's dissertation and find out that there's a bounty out on these sorts of towers because of how fed up the dragons are in regards to it, because it keeps disrupting the magi net in areas around it. And since part of their entire thing is trying to get as much coverage as possible, this pisses off the dragons. You know it's bad when dragons are willing to pay people to get rid of the problem. Anyways, we go ahead afterwards to go and talk to Jimmy, finding that the mechanic was not, in fact, joking about the amount of things that were just kind of left in the guy's yard, considering that there were plenty of tarped over things in the yard, including one that was a tarped over truck, but we weren't quite sure if that was the truck that he was driving or not, since, well, the truck he was driving was rusted out anyway, so it's a little bit hard to tell at that point if it's one rusted truck or a similar other rusted truck.
Auspicious
Knock.
shaped tarp.
Go- What do you say?
Awkwardly truck shaped tarp.
Yeah. We end up knocking on his door in order to try and strike up a conversation with him, with the more sociable personalities of the group walking forward, with mostly Honey leading this sort of this segment. As we start trying to ask him questions relating to Benjamin, the woods, the Honda facility, all that sort of stuff, and then immediately get stonewalled as the guy seems to want to answer no questions about anything, and in fact is kind of more interested in telling us to go kick rocks. So Maines goes ahead and goes starting up the car in order to have the truck ready to go because we likely weren't going to stick around here for much longer. But Honey knocks on the door again after it gets shut in order to try one last impassioned plea. But at this point, he answers the door with a shotgun in hand, and well, that doesn't exactly go very well for everything, as hostilities then ensue with the party going ahead and trying to subdue the guy because the guy just pulled a shotgun, and well, that's not good. So we go through combat. Man gets disarmed and has a bunch of rude things happen to him. And yeah, so we got through like one round of combat. I don't know if you want me to bother with the details of it, but basically we beat up on him a little bit, and his shotgun has been yoinked.
Nah, I think we're good. Let me see here. Where is that? There we go. All right. Well, if everybody has the map up, we will go ahead and hop right back into combat.
Oh boy.
Leading off the initiative with Bjor.
If you're at 30 move speed, yeah.
Each square is 5 feet, so it depends on the type of armor you're wearing, if any.
Nice. Understood.
The good
Dope
old
slap.
bonk.
Bonk, dope slap.
Bonk.
Was that
Yes. Oh.
Oh, strike.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Well, roll away. Roll your
What type of attack is it? Is it like just a brawl?
no. Because this doesn't do any damage, so this would be soul plus expertise plus your highest social stat. If you are on the abilities tab, ability slots on the right, there should be a soul section. You want the highest application number there. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Because this is a force type chain. Yep. Yep. That comes up if you pass a soul save, which you unfortunately. Well, it depends because first, you got to decide if you want to modify it with willpower or vigor first, and then you can always ask if that's hit, and then you can use your other boost dice, just not vigor or willpower, after you know whether or not this succeeds. So, if you want to modify it with willpower or vigor, you got to make that choice before asking if you're currently affecting.
Well, this is a good set.
Vigor can make either nines act like tens or a lower number count. For instance, because right now your sevens are successes, you could technically make sixes count. Willpower is
But it
just your reroll everything.
Yeah. But you've got a good baseline here to modify with other things.
Yep.
Because you can like solo one. Though making that 9 into would be
A vigor.
Exhaustion and a vigor.
So you'd roll an additional thing, single
Yep.
die, and you can change that the 10s 10 pound sign to nines and put a
Yep,
plus
the
one.
second and third 10 go to 9. Yeah, in the code where it goes E10, S10, like in the middle there, the middle section, those go to 9s. And you roll one more dice.
Yeah, so it would be like 1d10 E9. Ouch.
Well, you're still at a 3 now. Or no, you're at a 2.
Yeah, you're at a 2, but you've got 2 1s to soul.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
it's
No,
one
it's
per.
one per.
One per. Okay.
You
Yeah,
can
one
also
at
go
a time.
one by one and then ask after each one if you're succeeding yet.
Yeah. So that would be a 4.
Small, Junato, thank you for the 60-month resub. Boops, Pats,
Yeah, because you
Because
like
you got rid of a
are
minus
always
1 and
welcome
you
here.
rolled another
Your
success
support
on top of it.
fills our hearts with fruity joy. Let's enjoy the
Your
stream
9
together.
is now counting as 2 because you pushed it with vigor. So the 9 and the 10 are both counting as 2. 1, 2.
No. Okay.
2, 4, 5
so
minus
Ty,
1.
just to point it out, when you soul the 1, you get rid of the 1. You're not just rolling another dice, you delete the 1. So a 1 is a result of a -1, so you've already, by doing that, changed your result to a 3. Then you got another success on the dice, so that goes from... No, you go to a 4 now. It's just once you...
Oh, when you did the vigor push in the 9, it's acted like a 10. So 10s count for 2 successes. So that 9 started to count for 2 successes.
Yeah. That's why you
It's-
changed the second and third number. So they explode and they count for 2 successes. So that's why getting the -1 put you back at a 2. And then when you sold it, it went from 2 to 3. And when you rolled the success on that, it went from 3 to 4.
That is correct. You are currently succeeding.
Oh yeah.
And that means he is now astral type. Now you roll the percentile to see whether or not taunted also applies now.
Yep. So this is the D100 roll under the percent chance. You roll a 1D100.
And yeah, if it is 10 or under, you win.
Yeah, it's a roll under.
Oh.
But his type
Well-
has changed.
Wait, it's the percentage chance to apply taunted?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Which did not go off. But
Fair enough.
yeah, a discount. You
So that you've got to provoke.
I think it's because you're literally slapping them.
well,
The thematics are good.
it's
Yeah.
funny.
Good thematics.
Gotta go with thematics. All right. In the meantime, do you have any quick actions? All right. Go ahead and pass the churn. If you remember, it's that little envelope-looking thingy.
Oh yeah, I remember the discussion we had about. Is that a down arrow or an envelope?
Yeah, it's a down arrow. All right. Sparks' turn.
All right. Well, Sparks. He's gonna build.
Okay.
There's the formula. Yeah, he's gonna build his blazing fangs and zap fry. So there is the blazing fangs.
Oh, hey, and flanking.
Yep.
Meant to switch over to that. Oh yeah. Well, that didn't help the first one, but these are non-lethal for the record.
Understood.
Total of 3 to hit.
3 does hit this poor man.
I might have fucked all of his hits done.
All right. What is his interaction with fire?
Let me double check here. I think it's resistant, but I need to double check.
Well, he's
And
astral
electric
now,
as well.
Oh, right, he's astral now, so I definitely need to double check. Electric and fire are both neutral now.
Ew.
That's
You don't
terrifying.
Willpower the first one.
Understood.
Doesn't even have willpower. Yeah, he's got willpower. What did I just do? Okay. Total of 9.
Understood. Let me grab this. Minus that equals more than chip damage. All right, that is.
As he
look-
goes in with flaming fangs and then delivers a nice jolt to follow up.
This man is staggered. Go ahead and pass his
yeah.
turn. Mains.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, talking is a free action. Hey man, do you want to just like stand down already?
The reaction is fucking rob me already and gives you the finger anyways. But he is standing down. You think? Maybe.
Can Honey use a persuade skill reaction
You may.
on just everyone?
You may take a teamwork.
Go for it.
I do not have persuasion. This is by design.
Yeah, neither does Gaelic, so...
Do you want Yo-Yo to help and actively sabotage you?
No.
I can
Is
help
Yo-Yo
and give
gonna
you
try
minus-
and sabotage me? Sure.
I can offer you -1 dice.
Lol.
What you
What
got?
are we rolling?
How many of you got persuasion? Ooh.
That would be great. That puts me at 10 dice. So
Razor will assist with 1 teamwork.
Mains is already assisting with teamwork.
Honey's trying to get everybody to halt, basically, with a persuasion. So this is technically against everybody.
Yep.
So this is going to be
Well,
so
it's
like,
not rolling
it's-
against Mains, because Mains has already decided that this is what he...
Yep.
You got that going for you. You're not rolling at a negative.
It's what, against people's perception or
It's usually
Insight.
against stuff like insight or their
insight, okay,
spiritual integrity. If it's not like an opposed roll, it's just a passive thing.
Oh man. Wow.
Gonna
I'm gonna body boost that.
To make the 6s count?
No body booster.
no body? Just
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Because I have boosts. I can re-roll a 1.
Well, I'm doing a body boost first to see what that's like, and then I might willpower this.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I think I might willpower this.
Go for it.
To be fair, that was a pretty successful body. That body got you 2 successes, but still an awful result.
Yeah.
I will use my other boost die because unless this goes really poorly, I can just willpower and get them both back.
Yep.
Oh, just to see how far it goes.
Get rid of all them bad rolls now.
Body.
Yep. So that's one. Yeah, so not plus or minus anything.
Well, no, you were at
Ah.
a +1 because you got 2
Yeah.
successes on the body before you were at -1, so you were at +1.
I'm currently at 1. I think I'm going to get my boost back and willpower this.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Should probably do that.
Yep.
Yes.
Probably a good idea, yeah.
Just win.
Yeah,
Just win. Gamba Gamba.
Gamba Gamba.
See a 10 in there.
It's also a lot of ones.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my
Look,
god!
we're at a better point than we were before.
No, we are.
Yes, we are, because you have your boost back.
I guess.
We're at one higher, and you have your boosts. Or two
Oh my
higher,
God.
technically.
All these ones.
Yeah, like, I think Soul is your better option here.
I'm souling a 1.
Yeah, one thing that we're good that
Fuck. Fuck you, I'll do it again.
one thing that Scar suffers in is that compared to other tabletop systems, it feels like the computer stop. Okay. Compared to other systems, I swear that the start of Scar feels so much harder.
Oh my god! Why? Why? Okay, this is Honey. I don't think I can keep gambling. Okay, it's fine.
Take a willpower.
Go ahead,
should-
power it.
Okay.
You want me to roll
Well,
it since I'm willpowering it?
Well, I should do it because I'm the main roller.
Look, just roll like 7 successes.
No, I don't want one die.
Just roll like 7 successes.
Just win.
Just win.
Just win. Come on.
Just win.
Oh,
I-
gosh.
What?
Well, you got your boost dice back.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna soul 2 of those ones.
Frosty Bite, thank you so much for that tip. It is very much appreciated. Oh yeah, I guess we'll go towards the Wild Traditions one. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Woo.
Let me just update where it's actually at.
And by the way, when you were saying I'm just gonna soul those ones, I thought you were about to say I'm just gonna disassociate now.
I might as well be.
The party was granted a reroll,
I
so
should probably use that.
Okay. We'll use that reroll.
thank you, Oki.
Is everyone
hold
okay
on,
with me
hold on, hold
using
on.
this reroll?
Before you use it, I want you to forget that Honey is capable of healing.
At this point, Honey's worried they're gonna just do damage.
Just forget that they are capable of healing.
Okay. All right. That's what I wanted.
Oh, there's... Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thank you, Oki, for this reroll. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. Now I know what it's like to be on the receiving end of that. That's insane.
Now you understand when we tilt the fuck out over it.
Okay. All right. As Honey's gonna like put their hands up, like making sure like their gun is visible, that it's up, it's not aiming at anyone. All right, would all of y'all just calm down? You don't gotta keep beating on the poor man. We're on his property. We did. Look, sir, we didn't come here to fight, and I'm sorry about this. I am. This is not, and he's gonna look towards everyone in turn, intend to come here and fight. So let's all just calm down. Alright? We came here to talk. We came here because we were concerned about what we saw out in the wildlands. Am I wrong?
Oh no, you're very much correct. I just wanted to talk with him. And we had no intentions of stealing anything.
And Honey's gonna look over their shoulder at Yoali.
Wally is currently hunkered down on the hiding partially below the deck.
Yeah, Kalik puts out the fire on himself.
The man will say, "Give me my gun back." Now I'm going inside.
Wallet, please return the man's gun. Unload it if you have to, if it makes you comfortable.
I wouldn't try to unload those rounds. They're volatile.
Right.
Ah, the old Russian ammunition.
You're
Surplus
free to
rounds,
do
huh?
that. He does not respond. He does not want you to know what's in his gun.
Yeah, he didn't botch. He'll just go ahead and float back over the gun.
If nobody stops him, he will take his gun. He'll open the door behind him. He'll step in and shut it.
I don't getting any information to what is going on with the whole truck driving around
Yep.
thing, so whatever.
Yeah, I think that this is our cue to head back.
By the way, are we considered out of initiative?
Yes.
All right, cool. Because I was gonna try and cleanse the dot that I put on myself off, and nope, that's getting slightly worse.
Whoa.
Oh boy. That's okay, because Honey's going to take a deep breath and they're going to come over to tend to Yo-Yo.
Yeah, well, he hasn't taken any damage yet, but he does have 4 dot on him now.
I get to use my medicine on you, don't I?
Yep.
Is it soul or half soul?
So, this is just a normal ass roll. This isn't a healing move, so this is just you rolling a skill check.
Would aftermath care apply?
Yes.
Awesome.
In this particular case, yes.
Okay, so we're pseudo out of initiative here, right?
You're completely out.
Okay.
Gosh.
Yeah, Kalik's gonna just head back to the truck.
Okay.
As Honey kneels down to check over you, Ollie. Are you all right?
Well, I wasn't shot, so I'll just count it as it.
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry. It seems like I'm gonna have to be saying that a lot right now. Do you need help back to the truck?
He's gonna slowly just start flying back. Definitely ain't moving too fast, though. This
Also,
just drawbacks suck.
Ooh. And isn't it? Oh, wasn't it like a full round action with max drawbacks, pretty much?
Kinda. It also applies dot on himself for using it.
Gross.
Yeah, you're gonna have some issues.
Also, hey Era, could I get a token for George Burt?
Yes, you may. Here you go.
Hooray! And it's the little picture of a cloak that I yeah.
Yep, I see that. So it sounds like you guys are going to be loading up in the truck. Are you guys leaving or are you guys doing something else?
I don't think sticking around is the play here, for sure. But if we want to, like, do a quick look on the way out, like, say, peeking under the truck-shaped tarp real quick, and being like, yeah, that's the truck. Or not.
Want.
Would that be investigation?
It would be. Are you guys trying to do it stealthily, or are you just going to do it really quickly and go?
I think quick and go is the play.
Then it would be a perception check to just really quickly look up or pull up the edge, look under, and then get the heck out of there, if that's what you guys wish to do.
Take an assist from Kalik then. 1 perception.
Whomever's rolling it.
I thought Kalik was going to be the one doing it.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
sure. That works.
Yeah, you don't want Honey doing a perception check.
1, 2, 3.
I have 101% pizza tower.
Doing a mind check if that's
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then is Honey assisting?
No, you do. Well, Honey can assist with a teamwork.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
Thank you for the follow.
Is that getting any notable information yet?
It is
Because
getting
otherwise-
information.
I will soul if I need to.
It is getting you some information.
I have my boost dice back. Take a soul.
Okay, plus 1. 5.
You will not need any higher.
Spectacular.
You lift up the tarp, and the awkwardly truck-shaped tarp is hiding a thing that you would call was a truck. The word rust does not describe what this is now.
Oh, I have it. I don't know where it is, but I have a picture of a truck that probably is about accurate. No bed remaining.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that if this thing had an engine, it probably fell out some time ago. You're surprised the axle is holding kind of level of rust.
Woof.
This was a truck, and it was also a classic truck at one point in time.
Okay, so technology combustion devices specialty. Would this be a in any way operable device, or is it stationary?
Go ahead and roll.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with specialty.
Might be a little late, but Razor's also got multiple repeat specialties about trucks and their maintenance and such. I guess add 3 dots assistance from specialty plus 2 craft, maybe, if that's good, Era.
Sure.
Okay,
five
so
strike?
this is technology, so... Wait, am I doing 5? What's the...
Yeah, do you have any in technology, Razor?
I got 1, so take 2 dots then.
2.
Because I have repeat specialty in technology for the same thing.
Okay.
We're good.
Wow. These rolls tonight. These rolls.
Wow. All right.
they're something. I don't know about this. Sure, I've got some soul to burn, I guess. And actually, hold on. Crap. George Burt doesn't have teamwork yet.
I mean, Sparks does now have a dot in technology, so he can offer 1 dot teamwork himself.
Oh, yeah, in that case, yeah, I'll take that if that
Also,
was.
I'll need to know details if you want boosts or anything. I'm laying down to
Oh, that's
elevate
fine.
my foot.
Well, currently we're at a 0. So let's see. This is the. Okay, so it's still a 0. Now I'm gonna burn some soul. Okay, so +1. It is a 1. Burning a second soul.
Not gonna ask whether or not you're succeeding yet.
Oh, right. Yeah, it was a 1 enough.
Yeah. So to put it lightly, you've heard of a rust monster. I present to you a tinnitus monster. Or tetanus monster, excuse me.
Or tetanus monsters. Tinnitus would mean it's a very loud monster.
Yeah, I meant tetanus. This is a
Yeah.
tetanus monster.
Oh, that's
If
terrifying.
this thing was sentient, it'd give everybody in a 5-mile radius tetanus.
Which, by the way, tetanus in Pathfinder is a terrifying affliction.
Yes, I know. I've used it on my players. You were there.
I was the one afflicted. Or one of them.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But as far as you're aware, no, this could not be the truck you guys saw last time because it's a classic truck and it's been out here way too long and nobody's taken care of it.
What a shame. Yeah, so this is this guy. This is not the truck. We're at the wrong place.
Well, wasn't there a barn here?
There was. It's old and disheveled, but you could definitely probably still get that door open.
Razor's gonna talk a bit quieter to the group. I'd say maybe we kind of drive a little bit of ways and then Yoho, maybe you could sneakily fly back and try to peek in a window into the barn.
Don't really want to be around this place that much, but I'm fine coming back when it's dark and I can hide.
Calyx eye twitches.
It's kind of the day, and I can't hide well during the day.
If you're sure. Look,
I don't really know if it'll be the best idea, but I'm definitely not doing it right now.
While you're role-playing, decide what you do.
all right. Guess we gotta pile in the truck and go.
You know, I say we go fishing.
Fishing where?
There's a lake. The one that we found.
In the wildlands?
I get the feeling that Maids has already started the truck and is starting to pull out.
We start fucking doing a burnout.
Yeah,
Right.
Mains is
Oh no, go on. Sorry, that was in character.
Mains is ready to. He is made his way back into the truck. Classic one head staring out the window at everyone else on the porch, and the other hand tapping on the side of the door.
Kalik is just in the back of the truck with George Bert, of whom has assumed the form of a cape dangling out the back of the truck.
Alright. Into the truck you go. As Honey calls from a midway point slightly away from the front porch.
So,
Hey, Shadow. So, or good night, Shadow Hunter. So, where are you guys going? Are you guys just going to go back to town? Or are you actually going to go a little bit into the wildlands and try and find that lake again? What's your plan? It sounds like there is a stealth mission at night that somebody's going to be making. Gives you guys time to kill. You could just bum around town or watch the mechanic do the mechanic things. As long as you don't bother him, he don't care. There's alcohol.
there is.
There is.
Just like every small town in America, there's plenty of alcohol in this town.
Well, I mean, if we're bumming around, Honey is going to look for food supplies. Anything that he can do an odd job around town for, like, just enough money or currency of some kind so that he can have supplies for later.
Yeah, people can try and pick up odd jobs if they want to attempt to do so. Really quickly, Honey, I can give you a heads up. You do get a targeted ad on your phone for an app.
Really?
Yes. Because you had a text conversation about doing something very specific. It's a radio tower finder app, and if you find one, report it, and destroy it, the dragons will pay you directly. Well, obviously this app takes a cut, but it uses your phone's internal mechanisms to actually triangulate where the tower is. Just goes ping.
Honey's going to look at this, and he'll consider it for all of a minute. And then that ad is going away, because there's no way Honey is giving that ad this place's location.
Lol.
Honey made a promise. He's not revealing this place.
For Razor's part, he would love to go watch the mechanic and hopefully not be too much of a pester, but he wants to learn and, you know, do some training with that.
Sure, you can do
Money'd
that.
be nice, but, you know, training.
Does anybody else want to do anything specific?
Well, Kalik did bring up the offer of the going fishing, and will thus be available to assist with wildlands travel if that is something that Mains decides to go do.
Mains would definitely like to go fishing.
I was about to say, you know, the fishing thing already kind of monopolized both Mains and Yo-Yo, because there's no way that Mains is taking Yo-Yo with him.
Correct. He needs his bait.
Bjor, do you want to do anything?
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Finding the lake is the easy part. It's getting back that's the hard. So we're going to put a pin in that, and really quickly we're going to start with Razor. Razor, you go and watch what he's doing, and you can watch him as he does his runic work. This man has a problem with his horns. It's like he forgets they're on his head and ends up suspending himself no more and no less than 5 times during his entire working on your truck. This session, obviously. Which is kind of funny until you realize that some of those cuss words that he's saying have a little bit of magic power to them. Whoops. Leave it to a satyr. Yes. He has to cleanse the truck at least once.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, what kind of curses is he leaving on my truck?
None intentional. He does clean after himself. But one part absolutely that he took off that is no longer being used has a strange aura about it that you kind of feel you don't want to mess with anymore. If you go ahead and roll an academics for me, please.
I will need to get that. Give me a couple of minutes.
No worries. In the meantime, we will go to Honey. You're just looking for odd jobs that rely on cooking, correct?
Or medical help. Honey is happy to offer either.
The town is not in need of medical services, but if you go back to the cafe, or not this cafe, if you go to the other restaurant in town, the one that people actually go to around here that's not by the freeway, you can pick up some work doing or helping out there. You
Excellent.
get to work with a nice little old lady that has that kind of voice that carries across the entire building. And what you think is her husband, ? A very old, hunched over man that treats the fry table like, he ain't nice to it. He moves fast and he's not gentle.
But yeah, loud, sassy old lady.
Yeah, her name's, not Betty. As funny as that'd be, because Mains might try to keep her.
I mean, it doesn't matter what her name is. Honey wants to keep her.
Go ahead and roll me a cook check, please, to see if you can earn any coin from this.
Excellent. I'm assuming traveling chef applies.
Yes.
That is not the correct amount of dice. There should be one more.
Then roll one more, because you probably don't want to ditch that.
I do not. I really do not. That's a... seven empathic, because we're not doing persistent this time.
Cool, you make a whole, how many hours are you working? You're working the whole day?
Yeah, Honey's gonna work the rest of the, majority of the day.
Let's see, 5 times 8. You make a whole 40 coin off that.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's great.
Not the most you've made in an 8-hour shift, but... Alright, Mains, go ahead and do me a favor and roll your fishing.
Oh, aren't we navigating out to it, or?
No, getting there
It's
is
getting
easy.
there is the easy part. Getting back
Okay,
is hard.
okay. Okay, cool.
Basically, you can get to where you're going, but afterwards, well,
Mains,
Yes.
go ahead and roll your survival for your fishing.
Hell yeah.
Oh, is this where I can, be a help by being on the other side of the lake?
you maybe not on the other side because the lake is fairly big, but
Like, away from the,
yes,
like,
you would.
okay, like, just sitting by himself, looking somewhat dejected.
Aw, poor Kalik. You can't hinder, at least.
No. You were fishing with me.
Well, are you sure? Because I don't think fish like me.
You get 3 sets of squints.
Okay, well, if you say so.
What's your negative to dealing with wildlife again? -1?
Yeah, it's -1.
Hey, that means my dice pool is normal.
Well, I can also help. So, what are you going to be quote unquote helping with, Caleb?
Oh, this is the negative. Hold on. Oh, that is George Bird's sheet. Hold on. It is. It is a persuasion negative.
Well, this is a survival, so.
Okay. But, yeah, Kalik has 1 point in survival. So I guess he would be of neutral help.
Yeah. Do you want to teamwork so that way I can take survival?
Kalik can't teamwork.
Oh, you can't.
So
teamwork?
it would be a net negative regardless of, like...
All right. So with both of us helping, you get 1 dice, no matter the
Yes.
combination.
Yep.
Okay. So I would be this many.
Though, hey, we do have a BR with us. And
Do you want to assist with fishing? Because it's a survival check to fish. So do you want to help with the fishing, or are you just here to pal around?
if you've got a teamwork, that...
You have teamwork. Oh, okay. In that case, you could technically provide 2 dice. Because if you do teamwork, and I can take up the survival slot, and Kalik is
Just
he's
being
palling
there.
around. He's he's invited, but he's not.
Not
Participate.
allowed to touch the fishing rods.
It's fine. There'll be a different thing that you're going to be forced to help with after.
Oh boy.
Okay, so am I rolling 1 more dice?
Sounds like
2
it.
more, actually.
2 more. Ooh.
Because the
Okay.
-1 is being taken away.
Oh, sure. 2 more dice.
-1
I-
back, baby.
Are you sure about that -1, Chief?
Oh my god.
Anyways, I'm fine dumping a willpower into that if you want.
Yeah.
We are willpowering the dumbest shit, by the way.
Well,
course.
yeah, but reasonably after this, we're gonna eat and take a rest.
Oh, look, a bunch of fucking 1s.
Criminy
That's still better.
mushrooms.
It's a better position to be in.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna soul one of my 1s.
Understandable.
There we go. I think a 5 is fine.
All right.
5 survive.
Yep. What expertise are you using?
Oh, I am using instinct.
All right. It's been a bit of a rough day. I mean, you had the line snag on something underneath the water when you fished in one spot. You think that you ended up in the shallows, maybe. Then you guys moved spots and you cast it out, and then you almost lost your pole for a moment. But towards the afternoon, you start to get a few bites. You don't get necessarily the big fish. You're not sure if this lake has big fish. But you do pick up at least 3 fish, and they're at least 2 inches each, so it's something.
Hell yeah.
Inches.
Still enough for cooking.
Yep. And they're not sunnies.
All right.
Nick
So,
is dang fish.
well, he's got a little bit of fish that he can now fry up. Makes a good snack.
And then I need a navigation for you guys to get back from our lovely Kalik.
Okay.
I've got 2 dice to help.
Also, very specifically, when it comes to Yo-Yo is going to try and make Kalik be the one to start the cooking fire and all that. So that way he could say he contributed.
Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Doing instinct because of the nature of what we're doing. And that's 4, 5, 6. What kind of assistance am I getting?
It's 2 navigation from main.
Okay, 6 goes to 8. Any team works? Okay. Cool. Okay. Hopefully we don't get lost forever.
And you get lost forever. I'm kidding.
I mean, look at them lucky 7s.
Yeah.
You locking it in?
Yeah, give me a second.
All right. Yeah, you're able to navigate out there quite easily. It's the same situation as before. Getting in only took a minute or two. Getting out took you a bit until you hit the main road. But you guys will be able to get out of the forest. Where you guys can reunite for dinner if you'd like, and you can start the fire here in a moment. Razor, really quickly, I will give you currently only a 3 experience discount on the rune word. Only 3 because he was not overtly teaching you it. You just got to watch how he did it multiple times. Unless you want a curse word instead.
Ooh. No, it's Razor. The hero complex and all that. No. He'll go for the rune.
Oh, you don't want to learn a Bacchanalian curse?
You don't want to learn how to cast an omen upon your foes?
Zim the player thinks that would be fun as hell. Razor the character is a hero.
He doesn't want to strike a cool pose and go, I have an omen of your defeat.
Now, Vari the player is very sad that Kalik, the character, cannot be in 2 different places at the same time.
Lol.
Thank you for that, Ty.
We can always count on Taya.
But alright, you'll get a 3 XP discount on learning the rune word, in which case... we don't have too many curse words in the Schools of Magic, so I was half glad that you took that option, because I was sitting here like, oh god, I'd have to make something up right now.
Little Kenku.
But
I'm realizing we never decided on where we were going to meet up. I think the assumption is that we're going to meet up at the hotel.
Yep,
Yeah, but
that
we
was
also
my
have
assumption.
phones.
Okay.
Yep,
Oh,
I'm
right,
assuming.
we also have phones.
Yeah, you guys do have phones, so you can just text each other.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't you have a
Blizzard.
phone?
Apologies.
Phones, right?
Don't you guys have phones?
I'm assuming
Never.
Caleb will start a fire outside, so that way no buildings burn down for you guys to cook up the fish. And I'm assuming that Honey is going to be the one that will cook the fish.
Yeah, but before they get around to that, Yo-Yo has to dress the fish.
Yep, you got to do your survival doohickey to go ahead and dress the fish.
Yep. He
He
will offer
put the
people
skirt-
the opportunity to go with him to help with that, but is mostly going to expect Honey to not.
Well, before Honey returns, I would like to do an amount of shopping, like things to have with dinner. He knows they're going to fish. He doesn't know if they're going to bring back fish, but he assumes they're going to bring back fish.
Ah, what all are you looking to put on the fish?
Probably some greens and vegetables, and he has his portable spice rack.
Soft taco related items.
True, we were talking about soft tacos, so probably tortillas
Okay.
and I don't know, sour cream, because I know sour cream and like shredded cheese, if it's available, go on tacos.
Well, it's not going to be shredded, but it's not hard to shred the cheese. Spend about 6 coins, and you will have all that. And probably ranch dressing if you want to make fish tacos.
Oh,
You're
okay,
in
so
the Midwest.
ranch
It is
dressing.
really-
I mean, we're in the Midwest right now. Like, it's kind of required.
Well, he'll get sour cream as part of
Bring
that
a bunch of
anyways,
taco
because you can...
ingredients to the counter, and you got the thing of sour cream, and the lady looks at you, looks offended, and puts ranch on the counter as well.
Oh, thanks. Honey's still gonna take the sour cream because he can use that for pancakes.
Fancy.
Yeah, makes them extra fluffy.
She was personally offended you did not pick up ranch for tacos.
Well, now he has also picked up ranch for tacos. So now Honey has taco supplies that he brings to this cookout of 2-inch fish.
Yeah, they're not big, but if you know how to stretch them, it works. So you
It's
guys can
especially
have-
good for stuff like soft tacos.
Yes. So Yo-Yo can go off and dress the fish. It's not hard. I'm not going to make you roll unless you want a chance of botching this.
Nah, plus he also has a specialty specifically for harvesting animals.
Yep.
But
Caleb can-
yeah,
Go ahead.
okay, so 2 inches being the width of the fillets, I guess, or how exactly? Because like I'm just thinking 2-inch fish. That's like a goldfish.
They're not big.
Yeah.
But 2-inch width, yes.
Okay, that's okay.
I misspoke when I said that. I meant to say a bigger number, and then for some odd reason the number 2 came out my mouth, and I was just like, okay, this is the number we're going with, fuck it.
Okay.
No,
Well,
they'd have to be longer than 5 inches, otherwise you just toss them back.
Well, clearly that's just the name of the fish in the area. It's the 2-inch fish.
Hmm.
I was wondering where that was going, but then it came.
Animation
Wow.
budget flip note.
Wow.
Lol. No,
Would
it's
you like,
yes animation.
would you like me to make a cooking roll?
If you'd like to, yes.
You will get at least 2 from mains, I believe. Does his I don't since we're making tacos, I don't think his southern cooking
Gosh darn it. stop doing
specialty helps here, does it, Aerith?
No,
Eh?
even though fish tacos kind of comes from California.
That's not the South. That's hell.
Alright. Is anybody going to add any teamwork to this?
Main's adding 2.
Maids is adding 2 crap.
Yeah, I misrolled. Ignore that one. Don't look at those successes. They're not real.
Yeah, Kayla can't help.
I can offer teamwork.
Okay. There we go. Like I said, don't look at those successes. They're not real.
You accepting that 4?
Yeah, I'm gonna accept that 4. That's not so bad.
Yeah. They're fish tacos. They're made in, well, in this case, probably just around the corner in the field. So that way nothing's burning down.
Yeah, actually, for cooking in relative comfort, Kalik will, wherever we plan to set up his pavilion tent. It has a vented top, so it's, yeah, good for cooking stuff over fire.
And Honey has a campfire roasting spit, so he can do all sorts of stuff to this fish if he wants to.
Understood?
You have phrased that in a
Not
very
on
sus way, but
stream.
okay.
I was just
Also-
going to ignore that, but here we are.
And Baines has a grill grate, some other
Also,
stuff for
Kayla-
cooking.
Kalik actually contributing the setting up a tent for this makes him feel better. Because otherwise I was gonna have to roll a thing. I might still roll a thing. 1, 2, 3...
No, he helped. There are 4.
Well, Honey passing out tacos to everyone, making sure he gets his last, because Chef eats last. This ain't much, but hopefully it'll tide us over till the morning. I promise soft tacos. So, what y'all think about your first meal of the group? Mostly addressing your Razor Sparks.
And George Bird.
And George Bird, you're correct. George Bird is also getting fed.
Which, I figure it's probably somewhat disconcerting, seeing, what was a cloak on, Kalik's back, eating a taco. Kind of doing the, what's the... it's, the Venom symbiote type, like, head over the side of one of Kalik's shoulders type thing.
Oh.
I mean, Maine is from Florida. You think he hasn't seen weirder?
Very true. Still,
Well, I imagine Sparks is very happily eating it. Razor, for his part, is going to make sure, before he eats it, he's going to make sure that Yoho looks to be fully intact. And then he'll probably enjoy it himself.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna roll an insight check real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Honey's gonna need to roll an insight check. Wow, okay, honey.
Good lord.
I think Honey's luck is great at frivolous things.
As it tends to happen.
The moment you do dumb shit, your luck immediately skyrockets.
Yep. As Honey just sort of cocks their head, looking at Razor just between him and Yoali. Sun up, hero? Taco not to your liking? I can go out and get something else.
The taco's great. Thank you.
They smile sweetly. Well, alright then. You look like you were worried about Hiwali, but he seems to be hailing whole.
I did say I
Please
didn't
don't
get
eat me.
shot.
I liked it.
Huh?
What? Sorry, did I hear you right?
I liked it. You don't need to eat me.
Huh?
What
Okay, like,
part of
it's-
me makes
it's
you
so
think I'd
confusing.
eat you?
Well, last night you were going to eat Yoho.
Oh?
Oh.
Hey,
What?
hang on.
Hmm.
Honey needs to make a check to see if they remember. I think that's academics.
Lore for remembering.
Lore,
Yeah.
thank you, Lore. Oh no, this is gonna have to be mined.
Here, I'll toss you 2 dice on assist.
Uh-huh. That's
Nice.
terrifying.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Good grief.
To be fair, at least that one's fitting.
Wow.
Stop fucking percent.
Uh,
Top percent gonna get impact. Die.
um, 5. Sorry, let me lock that in. So Era, do you think 5 persistent lore is enough for Honey to remember that he said something about catching up on the snake?
Yes.
Oh, Razor, Uwali and I watched The Feathered Serpent on the Magi Net. Do you watch many videos on the Magi Net?
Not whatever that is.
Oh, we gotta fix that.
Oh no.
Feathered Serpent's a channel that's run by Quetzalcoatl. You know, the deity of knowledge and harvest and a couple other things. What am I missing, Uwali?
Okay, so he actually
Oh,
has
boy.
quite the portfolio.
You just hear Vance go, here we go.
Wait, you eat a god?
Where are you getting this eating thing from?
No, when we say catch up, as in catching up, we mean on the episodes. You know, of the show? Have you never watched a show, Razor?
Not very, consistently?
Do you know what it means when someone binges a show?
Yes.
Same concept, hero. It's just that we're catching up on the latest episodes of the show.
Yeah, they're sitting down to watch all the episodes that they missed.
Yeah, the channel's called The Feathered Serpent, because, it's hosted by Quetzalcoatl.
Well, specifically it's Feathered Worm, but it has different localizations.
Oh, right, sorry, I'm using the wrong one.
Oh, hey, Yo-Yo, question, the thing with, Mother Nature, could you play that back? I kind of want to see it.
Oh, yeah, sure. Do you want the original video?
Hell, if it's easier to get the reaction video, that's fine.
Well, it's not really it's a response video, not a reaction video.
Oh!
Mother Nature might have been recording with the wrong thing, which made everything that she was saying very hard to understand. But if you want to give it a shot, I'd assume that you probably have a better chance at it than most.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
He's floating his phone over to you, regardless.
Okay. And crunch.
And then, upon doing that, he is going to turn back to Razor, and then go, okay, so Quetzalcoatl is a god that has a lot of different portfolios, and then also potential sub-aspects of it, but primarily he is a god of wisdom, learning, intelligence, as well as things such as creation, wind, rain, all of those sorts of things. He had a brief stint as the sun god at one point too, but that's more of like a chair holding position inside the Aztec pantheon. As that sort of thing sort of has gone through a whole lot of different gods that have each taken the mantle at different times. Currently, I believe the sun god is still Huitzilopochtli, but yeah, Quetzalcoatl is a feathered serpent like me, except he's a god. I'm not a god. Being a god would probably be nice. He seems very excited to talk about Quetzalcoatl.
Razor's eyes are glassing over.
So the important part about Quetzalcoatl and his online presence is that unlike the most of the Pantheon, which has kind of gone on a bloody tear of revenge after finding out what happened in, history in general, he instead has taken to the Magi Net in order to put out a channel that covers a whole lot of topics on learning, from everything to how to use certain cameras as the most recent thing, all the way to the proper way to make sacrifices to the gods. As there's been a whole lot of misconceptions over that topic throughout the years, and he really wanted to clarify that. He will also generally also ramble about different things to do with technology, culture, basically anything related to the way that the sort of society has reacted to magic existing again, all of those sorts of things. I make sure to catch up on basically every single release. I tried to do it live, but sometimes I'm busy, like when we were trying to explore the facility. I kind of couldn't do it then because I was, we couldn't exactly listen to it then. Otherwise, I would have just turned it on right then and there.
Come to think of it, if you go out scouting again tonight, are you going to miss another episode?
I'm going when it's actively dark. He probably won't post another thing when it's past midnight.
That's true. Also, it's a little early for him to post another episode. Probably got another.
Yeah, so we've likely got another couple hours until he posts another episode.
What?
Unless someone else does something very dumb and tries to correct him on something that he's right on.
Okay, so what's the difference between active darkness and, say, passive darkness?
So, if there's a couple shadows that I can slip into, I can do that a little bit, but I'd have to sort of exit that state in order to go between different shadows. If it's very dark out, like nighttime, I can generally, as long as there's not a bunch of bright lights in the area, not have to do that and can just sit in the slightly shadow melded form the entire time without having to leave it. And it makes it a lot harder to notice me. I'm still kind of three-dimensional and can be interacted with, so it isn't like I'm, phased out of reality or something like that, but it does help me in terms of avoiding being seen. I'm naturally pretty hard to see anyway when it's dark due to my black feathers and scales, but it does help. It breaks up my shape a bit.
Interesting.
Although that does bring up a whole lot of questions that I haven't really tried because I haven't had a reason to. It does make me wonder, though, with this sort of stuff, if I could maybe slip through smaller cracks than usual, but I'm not even going to try to do that with this sort of thing, considering I'm just trying to find a window. Also, I can see in the dark about as well as I can see in the day. A little bit harder to do that, a little bit shorter sight range, but I can still see even if it's pitch black out, so that's not going to be a concern either.
Meanwhile, Mains and I could not sneak our way into an empty bucket.
I don't really try to stealth.
Okay. So. It occurs to me George Bird could probably help you with being sneaky. Right, George Bird?
Looks over at the mimic that probably has not stopped at least humming since we got him.
Oh, right.
I mean, I'm sure if Georgie could contain himself, he could be real stealthy.
You hear Georgie laugh.
As much as I can believe in him when it comes to certain things, I am not going to believe in his ability to be stealthy.
Yeah.
He can be helpful in other ways.
Speaking of helpful, Mr. Bjorn, since you said you're stealthier than the average dwarf, have you ever been on a job where you've needed to be stealthy about it?
Getting the first, the drop on, like, some vermin. I see. They get the hammer. Yep.
Speaking of, thank you for not bashing Jimmy's head in earlier. I appreciate that y'all had the chance to be a lot more violent than you were. And I know that it was my fault that he came out with a shotgun. I was just prepared to face that. And I forgot that some of us, and Honey's going to glance over with one eye towards Wally, might react very poorly to that. So I apologize.
I'm fine getting into some amount of danger, but someone coming out aggressively with a shotgun is not something that I think I'm ever going to respond to calmly.
That's fair.
I'd be a little concerned if you did. But either way,
Well,
I had no intention of actually permanently harming him. I just wanted to disable him, essentially. Keep him from possibly bringing out more.
If I wanted
threat
to actually
neutralization.
hurt him, I would have just stabbed him with my knife.
Your knife.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
he
pull out.
looks
He's gonna
somewhat
pull out
confused.
his. He's gonna pull out his knife that he uses for, usually for skinning animals and stuff, and dressing them. It's probably still got some of the fish blood on it that he's gonna quickly wipe off. Actually,
Oh. Okay. Well,
this is my knife. I don't tend to use it on people, but If I wanted to actually hurt someone, I would just use this.
I see.
I'm actually probably better at using this than I am doing anything else, but again, I don't particularly want to just go around hurting people.
Honey sees the knife and looks perfectly fine.
Ah.
Right, so sounds like you guys got a plan? Question mark?
If you count Yo-Yo just trying to find a window at night.
So, I think at least a couple of us should be within running range.
Look, if you want to hide out in the woods near to his house, you can do that. But okay, I'm going to bring up one thing that might make us reconsider this. Because, unfortunately, I still haven't managed to figure out anything with magic. I'll probably need some actual proper instruction on that, because every single attempt I've ever made to just feel it out has never worked. But that is someone who was, The mechanic said that he was directly responsible for helping putting up the ward barrier and illusion around the town, which means that he's skilled in that in some way, and I don't know what'll happen if we break onto his property while he has that sort of skill set.
Yeah, actually, Georgebert, how about you stay out in the woods? How about I come with you, Yo-Yo? I mean, I'm not great at sneaking, but I'm not the worst.
Look, with any luck, you aren't going to have to sneak more than finding a decent hiding spot, and I can help you with that part.
Okay, okay.
Because if I start getting shot at, I don't want you stealthily trying to creep up to the area. I kind of want you to run to help.
Yes. Or, like, okay, so I guess technically, I'm kind of a living signal flare. So if you see fire, everybody knows what the story is.
I will at least endeavor to be somewhat nearby so I can come to Yawali's aid.
Story for... I don't know what story you're talking about.
What?
They're saying that it would be a very good signal that I'm in trouble.
Yeah, if you see a thing of fire being launched up into the air, you know that we're in danger.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, Mains, if you would keep Georgebert company, I would be appreciative.
Well, I suppose this begs the question. Should we all just stay up and take the truck? Or are y'all gonna go out as a group?
We don't want a truck.
If we take the
Definitely not.
truck, we're going to have to leave it behind partway anyway.
Yes, but it's something we can run to if we can't, fight our way out of it.
At the very least, it'd be decent to stash it away, but that's up to Mains.
Baines does not look pleased by the idea of leaving his truck out in the wilderness while they go do random stealthy nonsense. He's not enthused by this idea.
Well, because it's that, or you walk all the way there.
I think we're gonna have to walk.
Do we, as just to be the devil's advocate here, Do we really think it's worth it to go back?
Mm,
Well, maybe not, but with any luck, we've seen him be out and about 2 times in a row late at night.
We
So
think.
he might not even be at the property,
If it's him.
if it's him.
Yeah.
But also, I don't particularly know how much we're going to get just from me trying to look in through the windows. But if people want me to try, I'm good for at least giving it a look. It's just that, like I said, I'm waiting till it's late at night.
I was mostly just wanting to check if we could see the truck that we were seeing in his barn. That was really all I wanted to check for.
You know what would be odd, but not surprising?
what's that?
Ghost truck.
Oh, why? No.
Well,
Yeah,
your
that-
Wally didn't see a driver both times.
I mean, that sounds like that sounds about accurate. The spirit of that man's rust bucket's still going out and about.
Kaylee just looks deeply concerned.
Anyway, I'm gonna clean up now that y'all have had your tacos. Honey busies themselves cleaning up everything. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the wear car.
The wear card.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the wear car.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw that episode.
It's great.
If I did
Like-
see it, I don't
Maybe,
remember it.
Something
There
about
weren't many
Bender. getting bitten.
Futurama episodes that weren't good.
Oh.
Right. So the plan is that we're gonna hoof it.
Uh-huh.
All right. So who's going specifically and who's not? Is everybody going?
Is
At the very
anybody
least,
not
I
going?
kind of have to go.
Yeah, you have to go. Who else is?
Yep.
Who else is going? Because I kept on hearing "we" a lot, so I'm not entirely sure which of you are and are not going.
Kalik is feeling obligated to go to be the potential anti-mage.
All right. So Kalik is going. Anybody else?
I don't think the Razor and Sparks are going to go onto the property, but staying nearby in case there's trouble, that's a plan for them at least.
I suppose Mains will at least drive them nearby.
All right. So you guys. Gotcha. So it sounds like we got 2 people actually going in, but everybody else is basically going to stay in the truck down the road.
Basically,
How-
yeah.
If Honey were stealthier, he'd be going in, but he's not.
How late are you guys going?
Very late is what I heard.
Midnight was tossed around.
Well, that's when he wants to be, like, at the property. So it kind of depends
Actually,
about what time
here's-
we're...
Here's a question. What time frame did we see the truck?
both
early
times
evening
that-
times.
We saw it, like, evening one night, and then the earlier night we saw it at, like, 4 or 5 a.m.
Oh, so there's no, like, it's not a set time frame.
No, it's just we've only seen it at night.
Okay. Okay.
So midnight.
But-
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say we want to get there at midnight to be specific.
Okay.
So whatever time we have to leave before. It'll be dark in the evening anyway, so like fuck it. At the very least, I as a part of that meal that we had earlier, I am gonna like take one of my short rests then. I want to get back my vigor and will. But it might be important considering if I get fucking caught in this.
Yep.
Alrighty. I need to roll percentiles really quickly here. Do. Well, ain't you guys lucky?
Well,
You guys see the truck going down the road towards your destination while you're going towards that street. If you hang back a bit, you know he's going to be home and he will not catch you at least on the way there or on the way back.
though we, as a counterpoint, are aware that he's home, which is also a concern. But, yeah.
So what I need...
I mean, I'll remind you guys, the main thing that Razor wanted to do was just verify that the guy was indeed driving this truck.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, I say we just follow the truck.
I mean, if it shows up, yeah, I'm fine just like trying to find the truck.
Well, I thought that's what Eris said, is that we're literally seeing the truck driving along right now.
Yeah, you guys could try to follow the truck, but it is nighttime.
And this is another way that we can get shot.
Yeah.
So if he catches you following him, that might cause trouble. As a warning. But you could attempt to follow it. In your truck. Or you could let him drive ahead long enough to the point where you know that you won't catch up to him and just sneak on the property and check his barn like you planned.
I like that idea.
Yeah,
Well,
Maine's
if we
more
see,
of a...
if we see him driving the fucking truck, then like we could check out the property a bit. I'm still worried about wards, but like,
Yeah.
like that's one mystery already kind of solved.
Yeah, the main thing is just actually finding, seeing that he is indeed driving the truck. Like, if we can get a view of him behind the driver's seat, that's all we need. We don't even need to go to the property.
Or a view of him leaving that truck. Because
That too.
the truck y'all found is inoperable. But if it's the same truck, then it's clearly being operated with some higher end magic. Like animate object magic.
What was that, Tile?
You're cutting
You're
in
cutting
and out.
out.
for some-
Yeah, the last part of both those.
The reason why you're checking the barn is looking for another truck.
In his yard instead of in opera.
Yeah. But
Yep. Good old Tyago. Class.
It is up to you guys, but as an ST hint, I wouldn't not try to look in his window or anything. You'd probably flash him.
Oh, being behind him and flipping high beams on, and then him getting out and shooting at us.
You might want to just stick with the plan of getting to the barn and just peeking in.
I mean,
was about to
that's
say, like, I'm definitely not following that. Like, Yo-Yo is not gonna be wanting to follow that fucking truck.
no, because
We already saw him driving the truck. We don't have to care about the truck.
Mains wants nothing to do with following that truck because that means he has a chance of getting shot, and he will.
Yep.
Mains will have a very justified crash out if his truck.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Correct.
Hey, my fucking truck. We're just passing this around the circle. All right. Well, I need both Yokohayo. I need Yo-Yo and Kalek to go ahead and roll stealths for me as you guys enter the property.
It occurs to me that this might be a not great roll for Kalek, considering it's probably body, right?
Well, it depends about how you're going about it. Like, you can try and argue for a different attribute.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Mind. Kalek is doing the like adjusting his clothing so that he doesn't present a body-shaped profile in the darkness. So different colored clothing. He's gonna
Break a silhouette.
breaking the silhouette.
Okay. You guys
Yep.
may roll.
Yo-Yo is
Three,
just gonna do the whole
four,
thing with,
5.
you know, avoiding a light line, so that way he can just stay melded.
Understandable. Question for Maine, since you were likely the driver, how long did you wait before you entered?
Let's see. How far away was the barn from the main building again?
Not too far.
Okay. We'll give it like 5 to 8 minutes.
Okay.
That's time to, get out the truck, lock the truck, grab your stuff, get out, move to the next.
And I'm gonna soul a 1. Yeah, well, it's a 2.
Oof.
Though, I've got a lot of willpower that I could burn. Sure, let's willpower. More better. And then I instead am going to do a body boost to get those 2 other dice. God damn it. Okay. Well, 3 is better than a 2.
3 is indeed better than a 2. I still have to roll this really quickly. Give me a second. Let's see if he's actually paying attention right now. Cat, your claw's getting me. Alright, get out of my lap then.
And this is
Ha!
going to be logic, considering what he's doing.
Oh yeah, for me, I just used cunning, but this is probably going to be a post check anyway.
Right, where's my snippet tool? Actually, I can just reveal this.
Huh?
I think I could just reveal this.
If you drag the final result, you could show us the final result. But if you want us to see the roll itself, you kind of gotta...
It was a -1.
Okay.
Hilarious.
but I can't figure out how to make it do the thing that I wanted to do, so it was a -1. So he is not paying attention, thankfully enough, as you guys roll up. You are going to have to wait a little bit as he enters his house. He is wheeling along a dolly with several car batteries stacked up on it. As he gets to the house, he hops it up, goes inside, and shuts the door, leaving the space completely open, and the door open for some reason because he botched. It'll be very easy to see what's inside that barn just by going up to it.
Okay. Well, let's fucking go.
Yep. Yo-Yo will still be, doing his little fly hover thing and avoiding making noise that way.
And Kalik will be on high alert for magic bullshit. And will be ready to fucking counterspell.
Right. Go ahead and roll me perception checks, please.
Okay.
Cool. Do I have any modifiers from my
4,
dark sight?
5.
You're not taking a difficulty boost, let's put it that way.
That's fair. I just
Okay,
wanted to ask.
You don't have dark vision, do you?
I do not.
All right. Yep. Please increase your difficulty by 1.
Okay.
That way, I don't have to do the math in my head.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
And I'll soul
5.
So that'll soul the 1. And that's overall garbage, so I'm just gonna willpower. Because this is the whole fucking point of this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn another willpower.
Oh, I guess I got 2 souls to use on this.
Well, okay, so it is
And?
not a negative, so yeah, I'll burn a willpower, I guess. Burning willpower, exhaustion, and God damn it!
Too many crickets.
Well, give me a second, because I'm gonna figure those 9s.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what's with your guys' rolls tonight, but hot damn. The hell?
So that's my current total.
I blame Sprocket.
True. It's also
Yeah,
Rocket's
sounds
fault.
good.
Oki's the reason why you guys got a reroll earlier.
Don't
Yeah.
care.
Okay. Understood.
Exactly. Blame Sprocket. Oki's the good boy.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna have to take that because I can't, like, not without burning all of my willpower. So.
Thank you for the sub, Brian. 20 or 16 months? 16 months in a row, 28 total. Well, got it. Kalik, your whole obscuring your frame thing is doing you absolutely no favors, but you do get your boost dice from this at least, so take your boost dice. Maybe you're too nervously looking back at the front door here. But your stealth is still holding, so at least you get that. Yo-Yo.
Yep.
You peek in. Yeah, you're pretty sure that's the same truck. You can tell because it's got those large round headlights, and it looks like they're an aftermarket adjustment. This truck has some rust, looks a little beat up, and this barn is filled with electrical components and batteries.
Like, just like actively hooked up doing something, or just like the parts?
No, just the parts.
Yo-Yo's gonna avoid cursing right now because he's trying not to make noise, but he is going to look massively annoyed and sort of fly back down, look at Kalik, sort of try and get his attention and point back towards the woods.
If you notice on your way, specifically, the house actually has lights on right now. It is not affected by the power outage in town.
Oh.
So
He's running
this
his house
guy's
on
just
Scar
been
Party?
From the sounds of it, this guy's just been stealing all of the electrical equipment for the all the generator and stuff for the town and hoarding it for himself for some reason.
Well, you gotta remember, he also got more reclusive specifically after it was mentioned, the mechanic mentioned this to us, specifically after a cult took down the town's power supply. In addition, cults are usually interested in large amounts of electronic components and other things like that, and radio towers, in order to disrupt magic in the area. Which means that, on the face of it right now, it looks like this guy either has culty beliefs or was a part of that cult, and is potentially the one fucking with the local cell phone tower. Potentially. On the face of it.
Above the table, one consideration I keep coming back to in my head is that the tower is projecting the ward.
It
Okay.
makes
5Gs.
No, the tower is spreading COVID.
No, it's turning the frog fake creatures gay.
It's turning the frogs fey.
That's a good one.
Turning the frogs fey.
But yes, that is the information that you guys got. And thankfully enough, you're not caught because this guy apparently blinked on his way in today. Didn't even lock his damn barn.
Yeah, Kalik will, upon being, gotten the attention of, gestured to the woods, will, head in the direction of woods. Just getting the fuck out.
Understandable.
Yep, and once he once we're like in the woods and like a good little distance away, Yo-Yo's just gonna quietly go, "So, did you see what I saw?"
No, absolutely. I was a little distracted and making sure that the guy didn't come back out into the barn and try to kill us.
Well, remember that whole thing that Honey's sister mentioned about the using a bunch of electronics in order to disrupt magic in an area?
Uh-huh.
His barn, first of all, does have the correct-looking truck inside of it,
Okay.
with the aftermarket headlights that we've been seeing. But more importantly, it's absolutely filled with electronical components and batteries.
Oh, good.
And we have seen him driving in and out of an area that has an overvolted cell phone tower. So he might be the one messing with that. Or at least know the people who are.
Wonderful.
That's never a great sign. Well, we'll know for sure if we go to take down the tower and he shows up.
Potentially, yes. Also, you weren't there for this, Mains, but there are lights on inside his house still. It's past 9 p.m.
Ah. Well, that means he's probably definitely using some of them car batteries to run his electricity.
Yep, either using it as a bank for himself, or potentially having a better generator that he's using himself just to keep it on.
Or maybe he's got a good reason to. Like, I mean, if he's... I don't know, if he's got a diabetic in the house and is keeping insulin cold or something. I don't know.
He doesn't have his family anymore.
Oh, right.
It's one of the reasons he retreated from society, or so our mechanic friend told us.
Now, the thing is that nothing that we've seen him do is, well, against any rules. Having a bunch of electronic components and being out late at night isn't exactly signs of a nefarious crime.
Well, I got a question I don't think any of you have the answer for. How is he getting his truck past Benjamin?
That was something that I was asking and pointing out as well the first night that I saw them. There's... Hold on. I'm going to have Yo-Yo roll a lore check. Anyone want to help?
Actually, yes. Hold on. Take a, sunlight is overrated specialty. So, 2 dots.
Alright, 2 lore from you. Anyone want to help on teamwork?
I can give it teamwork.
Everyone jumping on teamwork.
Everyone jumping on it. Preferably be people who still have access to boost die.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Oh, I think I have 1 boost die left. What about you?
I've got a will or a vigor.
What
I
about
have all of my boost dice.
Alright,
Alright,
Razor it
cool.
is.
I'm taking the teamwork from Razor now.
What?
Being a nerd time.
Remember when I
That's
said
amazing.
frivolous things?
To be fair, this might not actually be frivolous because I'm going to ask, hey Era, is that enough to remember certain sound-related affinity feats and their variants?
It is, but I'm actually going to give you completely different information.
Cool.
There's a rune crafter in town and Silence exists.
That is also true.
And this man obviously is some sort of mage, question mark?
Yeah. I was going to bring up the magic stuff regardless, but I figured that an affinity feat that he doesn't have would be a good thing to roll for. But yeah, that is a definite other thing, and it's good that we kind of have that as a official thing.
Above the table, we... Oh wait, no, never mind. You said that the truck that he was driving is the truck. It's not the same one from under the tarp, but it's the one that we saw being driven earlier.
Correct.
That,
He's got
that they
a
are two
separate
separate
vehicle that's
vehicles.
in
It's
the
not one vehicle that has been reanimated through magic.
That is correct. This is,
Yeah,
he has, the other one is a white herring.
Yeah, he's got 2 working trucks. And yeah, so Yo-Yo, after thinking a bit, is going to go, alright, so I can see a couple of different things depending on which route he's going for this. There is a magic word called silence, where it is able to make things be completely quiet. We've never heard it driving around. And there is, at the very least, one mechanic in town who is very capable of magic. On the other hand, there are also... specifically, this one's related to the Sonic affinity, where it's sort of an aura where it lets you drown out the noise and stop it from going past a certain area. So if he either has access to one of those 2 things, it is entirely possible that he just isn't making noise as he drives through the area.
I'm thinking it's probably. Wait, we should in the morning go talk to our runecrafter friend person.
Yeah. But I do just want to point out that it is one of those options, in my opinion, and it could be that. It could be the magic one, or it could be noise cancellation.
Yep. Entirely plausible, but it's fucking late. Let's go back to the inn.
I'm tired.
Again, you all are lucky that I changed my sleep schedule so I'd be awake during the day.
Yeah. Appreciated.
So you guys are going back to town to go ahead and rest.
Yep.
With the knowledge that this guy has some sort of electronics, probably knows some sort of magic, and possibly talking to a certain mechanic in the morning.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You guys may go ahead and rest. In the meantime, please take 30 experience that you guys can use probably after session, since we only have an hour left that you guys can spend. I will give you additional experience based on how you guys finish up this last hour that cannot be spent.
No night terrors for honey. Got it.
Get my willpower back.
Yep. And I only took one short rest that day, so goodbye to all of my exhaustion. Wahaha. Evil laugh.
During the rest, Razor will take a moment to repair his armor.
Understood. Roll away.
Not very damaged, but... Okay.
Not very damaged, but you're not having a very good time trying to work in the dark, apparently.
Apparently. But push through anyway.
Yep. There is no new Yokoharo. There is no Feathered Serpent video tonight. It's actually relatively quiet. You guys do, if you guys choose to check, find the retort video has been deleted, and a new one has been uploaded, though.
It's an apology video.
It is not an apology video. It is a double down video.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
It is
From
one
the
of
feather,
you should
from the
have.
feathered serpent or the idiot?
No,
The idiot.
from the Reddit guy.
Mother Nature.
Yep, it's his whole shtick is really simply, well, then you should have marked that in the video title itself and in the description instead of making it seem like an all-intensive video. Then to come back at me when you're technically wrong is not an appropriate way for a god to be acting in this current day and age, considering you guys are looking for prestige and everything, and if people forget about you, you guys lose your power. As a reminder, I'm going to be referencing the following sources for my information.
Oh, this is about the one guy. Okay. I thought
Yeah,
it was
it's the
Mother-
one
This-
guy.
So just to double check to make sure just to make sure of this, but the way that the original video was described that Quetzalcoatl threw out was about a specific model of phone.
Yep,
And-
specifically aimed at Mother Nature.
Yes, but I just want to
Oh.
I want to say, like, in the video it was mentioned that it was a specific like phone, and it was in the video that it was for this specific phone.
Yes.
Okay, in that case, Yo-Yo is going to leave a comment on that video explicitly calling him a dumbass because it got mentioned in the video itself, the exact model that the phone instructions were for.
Oh, since you're going to comments, the top comment currently is, well, at least you know how to do research. From some guy. Too bad you can't listen.
Yeah, well, he's still leaving that comment because he thinks this guy is dumb as fuck.
Understandable.
This man has the personality of a Redditor and the reading comprehension of a Tumblr.
Wow.
Oh.
Redditor and Tumblrina.
Brutal.
Absolutely destroyed.
Ouch.
Slightly deserved. But tonight's going to be relatively quiet. Nothing of note is going to particularly happen. Day will come since you guys are in a town that is, generally speaking, safe.
Right.
What is the plan? Just gonna go right to your mechanic friendo right away in the morning?
Absolutely.
When you get there, he is currently sitting on a stool having coffee. He has not started up yet. He looks up and says, I need a little bit more time with the truck. I got stuck yesterday. He holds
what
up a piece of piping that has a horn hole in it.
You- Do you need help?
Not the kind you can provide.
Hey, I could potentially help.
I like my horns, even though they get stuck in everything. There is a joke
No, I
that
mean-
I could say, but no, it's fine. I prefer to work solitude. What's up?
Actually, we were going to ask you about some runes, potentially, that
Yeah?
you might have sold to a guy.
Okay.
Silence runes.
Yes, we've noticed that weird car that's been around hasn't really made any noise that we could hear.
Oh, that'd be Jimmy's truck then. He did that. I didn't. I don't know silence. I begged him to teach me, but he likes the secrets. Whatever.
Ah, dang, that's unfortunate because I'd love to learn too.
Yeah, so would I. But apparently he's what you call a redneck mage. Redneck techno mage. I don't know. He wavers.
So,
Redneck Technomancer.
Yeah, he lives off duct tape and WD-40. You should see his stockpile.
the stockpile of car batteries and other things he's been taking.
It's got car batteries.
He's got
He's got basically a full health generator and everything set up.
We visited him yesterday. He has like actual power banks and lights.
Oh, hot damn. That's what he's been doing out there. He
Seems
doesn't really
like it.
talk to me anymore. Oh, fuck. It would be nice if he did that for the town, but I guess after the cult thing,
Yeah, what
Speaking
do-
of, what
do
even
we-
happened with that?
Yeah.
This was like about a year or two after the whole tomorrow thing. He was super involved at the town. He helped us build the generators. He helped us build the weird freaky device that's out in the woods somewhere that does the whole hide in the town thing, because he did that after the cult first made its appearance, and they got all sorts of pissed off at us. Well, when they got in and blew up the generator, he got all sorts of pissed off. He put a lot of work in all that. Technically, we invited the cult into the town because they were making some tall promises and showing some big magic, and thought they could really help us out in getting shit back together around here.
Yeah,
And they
that
blew up the
a lot-
generator, retreated to the woods, and every once in a while, when the fuckers appears again, completely strung out on something.
Do you remember what the device Jimmy made looked like?
It looked like a giant satellite, like doohickey. I mean, it was mainly duct tape, to be honest. It kind of looked like he ripped one of those DirecTV things right off of his roof. Put a bunch of duct tape on it, a bunch of weird other things. Tons of runes, man.
Okay, so it didn't look anything like a phone tower.
No, that's my. Right, there was one of those out there. I wonder if that's what he attached it to. I don't know. It's been several years since I've been out there. I thought Jimmy was just, keeping it running, all things considered.
Well, the reason I mentioned the tower is because it's probably overcharged. And that's usually a cult thing. And it's causing the wildlands out there in the woods to act strange. And it's probably what's making Benjamin attack people.
Oh, shit. I don't want to go out there.
If you know a way for us to get to the tower, that'd be great.
No, you get off the path out there and things get all sorts of wonky. You can usually make your
That's
way back,
fun.
but going too deep is all fucky. Don't they have, apps for searching down them damn things?
Let me put it to you this way. Do you
That's a
want to
story.
give the...
As the storyteller nonchalantly just trying to be like, I gave you a hook, you dumbass!
No. I know what Era did.
Uh-huh.
And Honey's gonna look at the satyr like, you know that if someone uses that app, they're basically sending the location of this town to whoever owns the app.
Oh, damn it, it's
Probably
too
a
bad
dragon.
Somebody that knows how to program shit.
I mean,
Well, there's Jimmy, but
we tried talking to Jimmy and he don't want to talk.
it's not a surprise. As I said, he's a recluse. Man just wants to be left the hell alone.
I don't
Yeah.
blame him, but look, we're just passing through, and I want to help. I do. I'm sure a bunch of us want to help. But if the options are wander in the wildlands dangerously, I'm sorry, Campfire, it is dangerous,
Alec looks offended.
or potentially reveal this town. I don't want to reveal this town.
There's another issue too. The signal out there is blocking the MagiNet signal. Even if we download the app, it couldn't quite help us because the signal's all messed up anyways.
Ah, hell, just download the damn app. Just don't tell nobody I said that, alright? If that factory out there is kind of my livelihood, and if it fixes shit around here and stops the attack, maybe we can rebuild whatever the hell Jimmy built.
There's one more consideration before I do that. Honey clasps their hands for them, and they look somber for perhaps the first time in a couple days, like actually somber. What are we gonna do if the tower's what's hiding the town?
I'm all curious what the hell Jimmy's up to. You don't think he's been going out there, has he?
We did see his truck out there in the wildlands.
He's getting the car batteries from
going
somewhere.
Of course he is, Jimmy. Jimmy. How about this? He turns or he gets up and he goes to his office and he walks out and he holds out a key. You know when he's leaving and coming back?
Generally at night.
This is his house key. Gave him to me years ago. He doesn't really talk to me anymore, but knowing that idiot, he hasn't replaced his locks.
Are you sure about this?
Oh, look, if Jimmy's doing something... this is all fucked up, alright? I'm not the town leader or anything like that, but, he's out there hoarding batteries and shit and keeping power, and he's going out there. He has answers, and
You
gotta be using it for something, right?
do you want plausible deniability?
Yeah?
do you lock your shop at night?
Well, who the fuck thinks I don't?
In that case, maybe just leave them there for now, and maybe when you wake
Razor?
up.
Razor is going la la la, putting his fingers in his ears and walking out.
Ah, the paladin reaction.
Paladin
paladin
reaction of, hey, do you want plausible deniability? What if I just steal the keys from you tonight, effectively, and you technically don't know that I was going to do that?
I mean, he's fine with it. This whole situation's fucked up, though, and he's like, well, great, Jimmy's out there doing something. You said that thing's pissing off Benjamin, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
If the tower's overcharged like my sister thinks, and probably is, she's usually right, it could be making a sound we can't hear, but Benjamin can. And Benjamin's a creature that, at least as far as Mr. Bior is concerned, is hypersensitive to sound. Even the smallest things will set it off now. But if we can deal with the tower, hopefully Benjamin calms down.
Also, the Magi Net works in here, but the moment we go out there, it stops working entirely. How many things do you know can really disrupt the Magi Net like that?
I don't know how all that shit works. I'm a mechanic. He motions towards the vehicle. Look, I'll talk to the town tonight. I'll get on the group chat on that, My Face place and, let them know what's up, and we'll come to a decision tonight, maybe. Jimmy's not on it. I really want to know what he's up to, though. I worry about
Do
the
you
boy.
want your plausible deniability?
Yes, I will accidentally leave the back door. Well, let's...
Hey, just leave the key in your Dropbox thing over there.
Just leave the back door unlocked. Y'all can kick it open. I don't have the best lock back there. It's more one of those looks pretty locks, but it's one of the master variety that if you hit it with a ball peen, it just goes pink and opens up.
Okay, in that case, we'll leave you with your plausible deniability, and we'll go try and handle it on our own. You try and talk with the townsfolk, because if this goes wrong, you'd be the ones that would have to actually live with if you get found out with this. So if we just, do things our own way and don't involve you in every step of it, you have plausible deniability.
Well, this is just hard. We put up that thing during the early days because a lot of people were running from the city, and a lot of them had some guns, and a lot of them were also other things now. And
Yeah, I can understand that. But you already have a bit of a cult problem. And the Dozers are around too. I don't know if that's the same group or not. But
it is. They appear every once in a while. They all scattered, we thought, but every once in a while another one just seems to pop into town like they've been out somewhere. I think they're just rolling back through because they know where we are.
Yeah, and couldn't they just bring more people to show them where you are too anyways?
That's a good argument.
Wait, hold on. If the Dozers are trying to get into the town, what are they wanting from in here? Like, there must be a reason that there... Is there, like, some... source of stuff that they put in their drugs?
I don't know.
You just said that the cultists occasionally came back high on something.
Yeah.
It would make sense that there's a source of whatever the Dozers want somewhere out in the wildlands.
He shrugs, never asked. Most of them just get shot.
With good reason.
So it slowed down. I was hoping it was over, honestly, because The ones that are showing up now, oh, they look rough.
Yeah,
Yeah, we saw
when we
one.
first came into town. Yeah.
Probably running out.
Yeah, that's why they come back.
Thank you for giving us your trust in this.
Now, what else am I gonna do? Tell y'all to fuck off and continue dealing with Benjamin? I mean, I really want access to that Honda facility. Y'all saw what was in there. We could
Yeah.
rebuild our damn power grid. We could. Well, I could do work probably forever.
Hell, actually, hey George Bird, y'all could talk about, what George Bird was in the facility. He's probably familiar with, stuff if you want to hear about it.
George Bert makes the cloak flutter and a giant mouth appear, and it opens, and he goes, "Nah, I'm good."
Oh.
And George Bert goes, "Oh." That will continue until you leave the shop. I'm not going to sit here and awe the entire time.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, Razor's just outside playing fetch with Sparks.
Oh.
Sensual crime was being discussed, so Mr. Hero Complex was like, alright, distraction time.
What?
He was not involved in this conversation at all.
So what we were doing is we were doing a replay of that one scene in Dork's Rising 2. Everybody,
see.
the paladin rolls his eyes, "Look, a distraction," and walks away. I think I sense evil.
Well, Kalik, not wanting to be loud, will just walk out with his fucking spawn cape, awing into the distance as he walks away.
You walk outside. The moment you cross the threshold from inside to outside, it just ends. It's not like a oh. It's a oh. I was trying to make him feel bad.
Kalik will just pat his own shoulder and thus patting the clasp of the cape. It's okay.
Inside the mechanic's office, the mechanic will ask if you have any other questions, comments, concerns.
Do you want any of us to leave our contacts with you so that way, in case the town comes to a decision and you want to let us know, you can just reach us a lot easier?
He gets up and he goes and gets his phone and he offers it over and he goes, "Yeah, give me your bye face."
I'll do it.
Honey has a bye face.
Honey
Of course,
barely.
honey.
Look, Honey has one. They don't really use it. Like when Honey brings it up, literally all they have on it is like they maybe customize the background and have like a playlist of a bunch of different tracks that they've cobbled together over time.
Oh, and of course you get some ads right away. There's one for fresh ingredients at a local farmer market that's at a town a couple miles away. There's a flashing ad for update your device. You might have a virus. No, not currently. There is an ad for that one band. Apparently they're going to be in Chicago soon.
Biscuits in a tin can heater. I swear, these ads should have gone away the moment we swapped the match on it. But no, they transferred along with everything else.
Look, the dragons
You
are
can
getting...
always start paying
Why would I do that?
to get rid of the ads.
Which ones? The scam ads or the real ones?
The dragons are not responsible for scam ads added by the people that build the websites. But the targeted ones will go away.
Yeah, but Honey's lucky. Honey has Aubergine. Aubergine probably gave him a thing where he just has like a button he can press and it blocks all the ads.
Most browsers have that. But not the MyFace app. But yeah, you guys can exchange details. He will make sure to send you a DM through the app, which of course has a different app because it has to have a different app for the chat apparatus that has only one banner ad. Which I'm assuming you're just going to ignore, so I'm not going to describe it.
Yeah, well, unless it seems like it's pertinent to the situation. Otherwise, yeah, Honey's going to ignore it. Honey's used to that.
Not to the situation at all. It's some sort of delivery app.
Why would Honey need delivery? Honey is the delivery.
But you have his details. Was there other things you wanted to investigate today? Since it sounds like you guys aren't going until probably after sundown.
What was this guy's name again?
Heck if I remember. It's somewhere.
Let me double check my notes because I don't remember off the top of my head, but I might as well check to see.
Did I actually name him?
I don't think you named him. I'm just gonna call him Satyr Mechanic in my contacts.
When we met him, he never introduced himself.
Do we have the name of the town?
I don't know if I named the town either. I think
Also, the town
Okay.
does not have a name. On our map, it's just listed as Diner.
Okay.
So that way, if our map gets stolen, it doesn't give away the town. It just gives away the fact that there's a diner there. And the diner's public.
Okay, I'll call it Diner Town. Just because I'm listing this in my contacts.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah,
Diner Town Satyr Mechanic.
Diner Town Satyr Mechanic, yeah. But yeah, this guy, we never got his actual name.
You know what? We don't ever have to. That just makes it very simple.
I'm
Yeah,
bad.
every single part of my notes just refers to him either the satyr or the mechanic or the satyr mechanic.
But yeah, you guys got, it sounds like a day to kill. Anything you guys want to do with it before you guys... Because we got, what, 20 minutes left?
About.
Roughly.
Yeah, give or take. I mean, Kalik might actually just head back in and hang out with the mechanic and do the passive watching him work and offer to help in small ways if we can.
Yep, this is a stubborn satyr and will not accept help, but you can watch. Are you also watching again, Razor?
Yeah.
Oh lord,
More
I've,
fish.
I've started a trend.
This guy's gonna have a bunch of people just watching him all day. Honey, mains,
Hey,
yo.
I started it.
Yes. You started it. Kalik joined in, and now it's the crowd mentality. Two people are doing it safe to go dance now.
I hate it. Oh my god.
If Mains is set on doing more fishing, Honey will eschew doing more work for the other diner in town, just to make sure that Mains and Yo-Yo come back safely.
Oh, actually, yeah. It's if he gets requested to guide, that of course is what Kalik will do.
it is up to you all.
No, he should be allowed to do the thing he wants to do, which is watch the satyr and learn stuff. Besides, Honey needs to spend quality time with the boys.
Mer?
Well,
Oh well. Anyway. Is Mainz gonna drag them fishing immediately, or is it going to be a try and earn some coin day?
He probably should try and earn some.
Honey knows
What
a
you should do-
diner that could use some help.
Don't they have kitchen domes?
No,
Different
there's another
diner.
theater in town.
Oh,
There's
the
the
other
one
one.
by the freeway, which is more or less a pre-screen. And then there's the diner that's in town that most of the people go to because going to the freeway one raises too many questions.
The local cafe place.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Mates will come help out.
Yeah, sure.
All right. What are y'all doing in the diner? I know Honey's cooking.
Well, Mains can operate as like a sort of sous chef, if possible, or a line cook.
And Yo-Yo could do something similar to that, or he can just help with anything, honestly. He has the range telekinesis thing.
Oh, then you're getting shoved up behind the bar so that way you can pass out coffee and shit. You don't get a choice.
Yep.
The moment something
that's
floats, the little old lady comes around the corner, grabs you by the collar, puts you behind the bar, and goes, refill coffee and drinks. And float plates over, too. Oh, and float them back if you can. I'm going to go do dishes and not deal
I
with
can
you.
do all of that, yes. He actually does have the heavy lifting trait.
hell yes.
And
You just made it life easier.
Yep. He has heavy lifting and the one that lets him grab multiple things at once.
All right, people roll things. If you're being a sous chef, Mains, I hope you speak grunting and pointing and vague motions.
I mean, I do. Mains has an idea.
Yep. Mains, I want you to roll an insight check for yours. Honey, you get to do the cooking, and we're going to do a integrity check on the noodle specifically. See if you can keep it up, just non-stop. Remember to give you guys selves 2 exhaustion back and erase any vigor or willpower that you have spent.
Yep.
Just
Don't worry, I did.
I'm going to spend a body.
Understood. And then Kalik, Bjor, and Bjor, Kalik, and Razor roll academics, please.
All right. Yeah, this is specialty. So cool.
Man,
All right. By the way, do I get any modifiers for the heavy lifting and multi-lift?
Reduce difficulty by 1.
1, 2, 3,
Still straining, but it's easier.
Okay, honey. Look at Honey's roll.
Yeah, I saw that. Bjor, did you... Ooh. Yeah. I'm assuming you don't have too much in academics there, Bjor.
Can I? No, I can't offer assist and also roll. So
Is this some? This is probably a mine, correct?
Yes. Or
It's
soul.
1,
not.
2, 3, 4,
I'll do soul. Yeah, because it's a social thing.
Yeah.
5, 6.
Soul is better for me.
Yep, Honey uses soul for their craft.
I have that many dots of insight.
Gonna.
Well, having dealt with, a southern household and thick accents, I feel like Mans would be pretty would be able to. It might take him a moment, but he would probably be able to figure it out.
What was your total?
Dismi-
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna soul that one.
Nice.
5 successes on 5 dice.
Okay, I need to roll this really quickly. And Kalik, did you lock yours in?
Yep. I don't
Edit
really
you?
have a good way of fixing it, so...
No, it's fine. All right, here's what we got. I'm assuming, Kalik, you want to put your experience towards the curse word that he is using, repeatedly, correct?
Potentially. Yeah, gonna, and actually, if it, affects things in any particular way, he will, take out, his, nice fancy book, and his metal quill pen, and his, heat-activated, ink, and, begin, scribing copies of what he sees into his book.
Gotcha. So you're not going after the curse, then you're going after the runes.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 experience discount on the rune word right now. That is with reduced difficulty for using a tool. Unfortunately, not quite high enough to get better.
Aw.
Sorry. Razor, 2 additional experience discount on the word yourself. Bjor, I'm sorry, 0 equals 0. No, wait, you're using a thing. Nope, never mind. Kalik, 2, not 1. My mistake.
Okay.
Honey, by the time the day is over, the lady hands you 60 coin. Insistently 60 coin. She's like, holy goodness, that was amazing. My husband is mad. This is funny. Here's 60 coin. Yo-Yo, you make 40 coin, and Mains, you will make 35 coin.
Let's go.
Ooh, coin earning day.
I mean,
Yeah, Kalik personally wasn't aware of there being curse nonsense until it's demonstrated to him.
Well, you see it quite frequently.
Yeah.
What were you about to say, Key?
Honey would at least attempt to make sure, like, is this okay? Are you sure? This seems like an awful lot. Because, of course, Honey will.
Well, it was her tips for the day. Because your food was good. And her husband is bad, so it's funny.
Oh.
So here.
Well, you can't exactly say no.
I mean, he absolutely could.
Well, he could, but also, at that point, that would just be rude. And it would also deny
Exactly.
the old lady her phone. Fun. Item thing.
That, and do you really want this sassy woman deciding you're taking that money?
No. And also, Honey has experience with sassy older women.
But there you guys are. The day is going to end, and I think we are going to pause here before you, cross additional boundaries to see what's inside of apparently a redneck techno mage's house.
This can only end in explosions.
This can only end in animated shotguns and Scooby-Doo hallways.
That's terrifying. Please don't speak that into existence.
Too late.
When something scares even Vari, you know you fucking are.
I mean, I think I already demonstrated with the last dungeon and the last campaign what I am capable of making as a dungeon. So, do I take the temptation, chat? Change my plans.
Oh no!
I would like to not have a headache, Kate.
Not for our first dungeon, please.
Fine. I guess the woods are technically already a thing. So,
It would get Scooby-Doo hallwayed by fucking Mother Nature. Why not?
one way or the other, thank you all so much for watching today. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully I'll be back in a couple of weeks for that stream. I will be running again then. In the meantime, fellow adventurers, drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, take better care of yourselves, and you all have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Boy.
And on my side of things, wait for this.
Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Thank you everybody for joining us today for After Tomorrow's Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to help out the channel, that you can also do so by sharing the stream around, tipping to the channel directly, picking up packs of cards through stream loots, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, sorry.
You must have had...